Hey everybody. Good morning, evening, or night, wherever you might be. Welcome to another round of Canje Plays. Today we're going to be playing Alter Quest. Awesome. We're going to be playing Alter Quest by Blacklist Games. Um, this game made my top 10 list as it should because it is a lot of fun. So I enjoy it. I'm sure a lot of people will as well, but I enjoy it, even for people who say the game's full of faults. Whatever, game's fun. So anyway, we're going into chapter 5 with so 5 of 6. So we have this chapter and then one more, and then we've gone through the entire campaign, and it's been fun so far. I've won 2, I've lost 2. So we'll see if we can offset those numbers by going there. Hey Jim, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. Pull up to the table, man. So, we're going to get into chapter 5. We're going to do some fun reading, some choice decisions, choose your adventure style stuff. And we got some really cool gear at the end of chapter 4. I was able to get a flail, so a weapon upgrade, and a crystal of rebirth. Healing. Yay. So this ought to be really interesting with those 2 draws. A couple things to make note of. Whenever you defeat the big boss, you draw threat cards when it's the big boss's turn. That's the difference. What would have ended up happening is I would have drawn a card, kept it alive for the altar to pass, kill it, try again, and just kept doing that over and over and over again. So we just ruled that I got into this lock scenario that's like, yeah, we won, we're fine. And so we'll move on with that. But just to let you know as an update, and thank you commenters for letting me know, that if you beat the big boss, when it comes around time again, when you're supposed to do the big boss, you draw a threat card instead. Cool. Alright, so let's see where we left off. Get some information and down to the table. Hey Steven, how's it going? So Alter Quest, 8.3 on the scale on Board Game Geek. It came out recently, so I think it's standing where it is overall, and the scale's fine because it'll take some time to build up as more people buy into it, and if there are any erratas that need to come out to fix any issues, which the Saddlers already did on their website, that you could download some of the fixes that they did for some of the mechanics that were missed. But I think this game will climb up on the scale. I think it'll make its way. It won't make it to the top 10, but I think it'll make it to the top 50. And that's fine enough with me. I know there's a lot of heavy hitters up there, so, but it's a fun game for what it is. I mean, and a lot of people have asked me kind of, how do you compare it to Hero Quest? It's Hero Quest Advanced. It is Hero Quest for today. And it plays really well, so you should be able to enjoy it. It's best played 1 to 2 player, I agree. I took on this one with just one character just to play the game and see what it was like. But there is an expansion that's already there called Ruins of Arkenspire, and then there is a one-shot expansion that was created by Isaac Childress called Call of the Lunaran. And when I play those later, because I'll play some other games, then come back to Alter Quest and that stuff, but I will be playing those games. But when I play those games later, I plan to use allies with my main character, so that I will have more than one character on the board to move around. I might do 3 allies, so I'm playing with 4 characters and we're moving about fighting, which will be cool. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Okay. Let's get into it. Down the table. You have to convince... I have to convince you? Okay, I can convince you. I got you covered on my tiny table. As you can see, like, the edge. You finally get to see the edge of the table, which is here on this side, right here. And then the other side is very, very close, and then my edge is here. So this is my tiny table, and this is how it fits. Okay. Here is how I will convince you, Jim. These dice are good enough for me, but let's talk about where we left off. Remember, from the 2 loss, every single time you lose, you have to pick a villain upgrade, enemy upgrade card. So these are the 2 I picked, and they're randomly shuffled. It's not like you look through and say, I'll give you this. You randomly shuffle them, and then you pull. And I pulled 2. I pulled Cunning Preparations, which the enemies get an extra movement, and they get a shield when they come in. The Dark Resilience gives them an extra health, And yeah, an extra health. And if they're rivals, they get +2 health. But I have no rivals yet. I have no rival. So, people who are my age will understand that reference. So we'll get down to it. Okay. We've got our flail, we got our suit of armor that we got from the first campaign that we did right. We got the crystal rebirth, and we finally got Huey back from the last session. I need to get a game topper table. I plan that when I move in February, that I'm actually getting a different it's not gonna be much bigger. I mean, it'll definitely fill this space, no problem, and it'll go out a little bit wider, so you won't even see the floor anymore. You'll miss my floor shots. But yeah, what are you gonna do? So, yeah, and we were infected by vampiric infection, but we were already vampires, so it just gave me extra health. So my health now is at 19. I have 19 health. Which is great. And I put it down here so that I don't miss that I have an armor point whenever I'm taking damage. I'm a pup. I'm so young. I wish I was young. But cool. So yeah, let's get into the story. Game topper goes on top of any table. IOTT what I have. I'll have to look it up. I'll look it up, Jim. I'll check it out afterwards, because if I can get it before I have to stream after I move, I'll probably look into it to see if I could get the topper to push this thing up. Help a little bit. Oh, it's what I have. Okay. I'll check it out. I'll definitely check it out. Chapter 5. Old man glasses on. Huey's shortcut had already turned into a side path. His side path then turned into a retracing of steps, and now that retracing of steps truly feels as though he has gotten you all terribly lost. If you would have just followed the road back, you'd be in Hawthorne by now. But no, you're on the same twisting mountain road where the wind is nearly as biting as the flies. The sun's getting real low, big guy. No, the sun is getting low, and the howls of awakening Lunaran echo out across the wilderness. When their bone-chilling voice dies down, you prepare to launch into a verbal assault on your wandering guide. Wait, Huey interrupts. You hear that? So we perform the first 2 steps of setup, and each hero gains 1 focus. Ooh, focus can be used to mitigate dice rolls. Hooves. The clip-clopping of hooves on a cobblestone road. Roads mean towns. Choose one. Head straight to the sound, or tread carefully into the underbrush to investigate. Yeah, I'm treading carefully. 339. Yeah, no. I've played that in D&D. You slink through the low shrubs. It's great for portability and storage. Okay. You slink through the low shrubs towards the sound, the gloom of night helping cover your approach. Pulling apart the dense branches ever so slightly, you look out to see a long, dark road over the moors. Worn cobblestones glistening in the moonlight. A hooded figure astride a gorgeous blue-gray stallion approaches. Gorgeous, huh? As the rider gets nearer, they slow down, the shine of mystic eyes peering out from under the cloak, searching, possibly for you. So I can leap out, weapons drawn, and surprise the raider, or walk out slowly into the road and hail the rider. It's a gorgeous horse, they said, so that's a clue. Because usually, like, if it's a black rider, the horse is like, which I'm kind of offended by. But it's usually like a worn down nag or some ominous or malevolent horse. So I'll step out into the road, because we're probably going to fight this stupid thing anyway. The clopping of horses' hooves come to a halt as you leave the bushes and raise a hailing hand to its rider, causing it to rear slightly and pull against the reins. 2 other riders, armored men with shields and spears, fantastic, in their arms, emerge from behind the first order to either flank. Their weapons lower, but they do not proceed. Whoa! Throwing back her hood and whoa, sorry. Throwing back her hood and revealing the insignia on her class, you see that she is one of Queen Valerie's protectors of the path. Oh, thank goodness. We are looking for servants of Lord Morse Bolton, compatriots of his that may have an old man in tow. By order of the Queen, have you seen them? They're of the Queen, so I can try to hide him or bring him out. Bring him out, because I don't want to fight anybody. So we'll bring him out and tell the truth. Where's that? 50. Oh, here it is, 50. After he refuses to come out willingly, you pull Huey out from the underbrush into the road, explaining that the Dame Protector that you were headed back to Hawthorne. Oh, explaining to the Dame Protector that you were headed back to Hawthorne but got terribly lost. It's my fault, to be sure, Huey adds, fidgeting as nervously as the horses have been for the last few minutes. I got turned around after being a captive underground for so long. He bows. Can you show us the way? Cool. Flip back to this. You mustn't go back to Hawthorne, the Dame Protector says plainly. Not until you see what was found in the library of Luxford. There are scrolls from the age of Lorick that speak of ill tidings and of the hellish offspring of Countess Morn herself. If you know what we do, you'd stay far away from that Morse Bolton and come with us. Oh boy. Her two escorts canter behind your group, turning you into a road cavern of sorts. I guess we're going to Luxford. The road to Luxford was not nearly as long as Huey's shortcuts were taking you, causing you to let out a happy sigh when the staggered stone wall appears on the hill like the toothy lower jaw of a hungry bray. The Dame Protector hops off her horse and leads you towards the second largest building in a small town, letting her escorts walk off with her steed. Okay, so we have to take a test of willpower. Cool, cool, cool. My willpower is 2. I need to pass 2. I'm going to pass 2. That's why I got the focus. So I got 2, I got 1 success, and I used the focus to make the other one a success. If at least half of the heroes pass, rounding up, go to 42. So I passed 42. What did you try to do to me, nerd? The town of Luxford is busier than you would have first believed, and you can see that many groups of thugs or disgruntled commoners are watching you as you proceed through the streets. Huey moves from alley to alley, seemingly at home in this place, and even when the Dame wants to turn one way, he often simply goes another. Whether to avoid these onlookers or because he doesn't want to get followed, Huey made the route from the walls to the library almost as convoluted as his shortcut back to Hawthorne. Here we go, he laughs as you emerge in a small pavilion square, right where I left it. Each hero gains 1 focus and draws 1 card. Okay, so, couple setup steps. So I gotta do this. So when you start off the game for the first time, when it says hero setup, you choose your hero, you shuffle your deck, and you draw 4 cards. You choose your hero, you set up the board, you put the mat down, and then you draw 4. Okay. I like to shuffle for shenanigans, to make sure that there are no shenanigans going on. Here. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. I gain a focus, and I draw a card for 5. Alright. Ooh, I got one of my upgrades. So I got Furious Arc, which is for Myrene Duval, it's an arcing slash. Biting Distance, which lets me re-roll an Ultra Die and then attack. Battle Lust, which helps me move and then attack. Another Furious Arc and another Biting Distance. I got one of them as the upgrade card. You know it's upgrade because of the yellow label at the bottom. Cool. So we got that. That was cool. Yep. So that's that. Okay. Where were we? After the winding walk, you reach the esteemed library of Luxford. In front of the three-story stoic whitewashed library building, wow, that's a lot, sits a large regal carriage adorned with the seal of the Queen. Two royal guardsmen, after seeing the Dame Protector at your front, pull open the heavy oaken doors and bid you enter. Inside the Luxon Library are hundreds, perhaps thousands of books, scrolls, tomes, and the like. You are shown to a side room where, standing behind a pile of open books and unfurled scroll, is Queen Valerie herself. Yeah, should we bow to the Queen or wait to be addressed? I'm taking the knee, as they would say in Game of Thrones. I'm taking the knee. Please, please, she waves her hands at you to stand. This is not court, nor is this a throne room. I think we are beyond such formalities. There are far bigger things at stake, it seems, than etiquette. She gestures to several of the scrolls in specific. I admire your spirit and your loyalty, but some of those old records have a lot to say to you in particular. Each hero gains one focus. I'm doing pretty good. One focus, and go on to 53. 53. Please sit, Valerie gestures to a ring of chairs around the table. We have been poring over these tomes and texts, and we have found a troubling fact. She turns one of the scrolls around to better face you, her finger tapping on a gorgeous illustration of Leorc's army assembling for battle. At the sight of it, Huey leaps from his chair and stabs a thick digit into the page. It's Bolton! Morse Bolton led one of Leorc's armies? I knew he was in league with that witch Morn. He pounds his fists against the table. No wonder he wants the altars destroyed. He knows what they mean to resurrection. He's the guy that we've been working with the whole time, just for people who are joining. I will say this all the time, but that neoprene mat, yes, neoprene mat's beautiful. No, Huey barks, leaping up at the Queen fast enough that many of you flinch. You are playing right into their hands, damn it! He begins to pace around the room, his gait alternating from a scholarly man to a half-crazed beast. If you go digging around and getting them ashes for him, and getting these ashes for him, you might as well be signing on to be a thrall yourself. He thrusts his finger at the Queen angrily, his eyes changing hue ever so slightly to a lavender indigo. You are playing into these plans, Your Highness. I won't be a part of it. He crosses the room in 3 strides and slams the door loudly as he leaves the room, not waiting to be dismissed. Bye, Huey. Remove Huey from the journal. So Huey is no longer with us. Jerk. I just rescued you. Albeit rude, she continues after a moment, your friend isn't exactly wrong. We will have to be very careful not to let Morn's agents, or Bolton's, if they are not one and the same, figure out what we are doing. If he is going to be a problem, it is best he is gone. She unrolls a map, holding it so you can read its many markings. See, this is where I think we can begin the set. Bang! The window shutters to the building's skylight slams closed, causing everyone in the room, no matter how brave, to jump in their seats. Looking up, you see a dark shape vanish out of sight across the rooftop. Hells, the Queen exclaims. A spy! We have to go after it and make sure it doesn't report to Bolton, Morn, or anything else that might help set up this unholy Armageddon. Quest setup. You wait as long as you can for Huey at the stables, but a light rain threatening to erase the spy or their tracks from the fresh ground have forced you to get moving early. With how angry he was getting about this, and how much about him has changed over the last few months, you think that might actually be a good thing. The tracks lead you to an old keep whose bottom floors were swallowed up by the peat bog decades ago. The creatures in this glorified hole might not have anything to do with the Morns or even the altars, but it is upon you to hunt them down and make sure. And so we begin the hunt. Alright, let's do the quest. So where are we going to be starting? I'm going to start here on the board. So, how do you know where you begin? You look at these arrows that are here. You can see them on the map. So those are like feature areas of your dungeon or the board where you're going. So I'm going to put mine here. And that's where we're starting. So you'll be starting on the stairs when we get to the hunt. We grab the hunt cards and we grab the setup card. The setup card. The setup card. And we say, the lure of power can attract all manner of nefarious villains to join forces with evil. Setup. Remove each rival card from the quest deck, and each hero takes one rival card without looking at it. Rival card. That's these. So we shuffle them up. They're lurkers. Yay! So we shuffle these up. Cool, 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 cool. And I'll do all this shuffling in a second. And then we draw one, which is the Fanatic. He has 16 health. I drew the worst one. Cool. So, all right. So we will put that here. And it actually kind of tracks. He's a Fanatic for them. Okay. All right. And let's see. One rival, without looking at it, remove the rest from the game. Cool, cool. Okay. Then shuffle each rival card together with a number of lurker cards. Wait. What? What? There's tracking. And then this quest. Remove each rival card from the quest deck, and each hero takes one random rival card without looking at it. Remove the rest from the game. Then shuffle each rival card together with a number of lurker cards so that there's a total of 7 cards in the lurker deck. Remove the rest of the lurker cards from the game. Okay. So let's do this. Lurker cards are basically random minions that are in the world, like a minotaur, a werewolf, something that has nothing to do with the threats that you'll be facing. So these are usually really strong creatures, and you do draw them often and die horribly at their hands. So that's funny that it says remove the rest from the game, but then it says you're not. You're taking these 3, and then you're taking 4 from here. Okay. Let me. Here. All right. Just drawing 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. These return to the box. Sorry, I don't know why I keep doing that. All right, so we'll put those there. Mix these together, and these are our. I saw a werewolf. Awesome. I'm going to die. All right. Those creatures of the night, so I guess it worked. And that's a very good question, Jim. I think that that is a big typo. If I look at their errata, they probably was like, yeah, we screwed them. So that is the lurker deck. Remove each tracking card from the quest deck, shuffle them together, and set them near the quest area to create the tracking deck. So you know that it's tracking because at the bottom here it says tracking, and I think I might class. You can see tracking, right? All right, so shuffle them. So this is the tracking deck. When building the feature deck, shuffle together the altar found cards and 2 other feature cards, then place them at the bottom. Okay. Cool. This is gonna be hot trash. Alright, so this is this deck. These are the rest of them. This is the quest deck, which will be the last thing I do. The altar deck. So the altar found card, that's what you really look for. This one. This is the one you care about, because Most quests say you win the scenario when you reveal the altar and do this thing. So now this card plus 2 other cards are at the bottom of the 8-card deck. And every single board only has 8 cards. Okay, remember that. If you remove. Okay. I put in the Kickstarter stuff, feature cards with this, so we get a little bit more variety. So I just need 7 cards. There will always, always, always only be 8 cards in every single quest you play. Always, always. So 1, 2, which will be, we'll mix these up with them. I'm not gonna look. Looking away. Read. Okay. And then, so that's 3. Then we just need 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. The rest go back to the box. That is our altar deck. Okay. Shuffle a quest deck and flip this card over. So this is the quest deck. These are the horrible things that happen every single time I reveal a room. Yay! And the escape one was, hey, you're locked in that room and you can't do anything. Haha! Which was mean. So you flip this card over. Here's our win condition. If there is one player quest token on this card, 1 per player. Okay, so since just me is 1. If there's 1 quest token on this card and the altar is in a revealed room, the heroes have thwarted their rivals' plans and wins the game. Each time a non-tracking card game effect instructs a hero to draw a lurker card, that hero instead draws a threat card. Each time a rival is defeated, place 1 quest token on this card. So basically I need to defeat my rival, and that's how it is. Activate. Each rival heals 1 damage unless a hero adjacent to that rival discards 1 focus. For each quest token on this card, a hero must either discard 1 focus or draw a threat. We will go through all that good stuff. Our main villain, Gert will hurt. Gertrude Westbrook acquired her name through the same means she acquired all of her possessions. Theft. Her given name of Bessie was not dignified enough for someone of her quality. So when her litter raided the Westbrook estates and Swalls, she took the lady of the house's name after dining on her soft flesh. Nice lady. Since the fall of New Chalice, Gert and her drove of Ragland refugees roam Arcadia in search of their next meal and maybe someday their new home. So she has an ability that activates on her turn, which there is that. And these are her cards that I get to flip over and have to deal with the horrible things that are in them. So we'll shuffle these up. See, we're almost done. We shuffle up the search cards because whenever I search, which is an action that I can do even if there's an enemy there, I draw one of these cards and keep it. So these are usually potions and plants and things to help you in your current quest. The equipment cards are things that you kind of get to keep. You don't get to keep those when the quest is over. Our threat is going to be the Raglanders. Food and fury is the war cry of the Raglanders, nomadic swine folk that live to only burn, cook, and gorge. Their home Ragland may have been stolen from them by vampires, but their hunger for violence is not limited to mere vengeance. So, this gives interesting threat tokens that affects them and you when it happens. Threat tokens represent the unpleasant stench Raglanders give off, which increase in potency as they become enraged. Before a minion with threat tokens would activate, each character in their room must resist X, which is Constitution, where X equals the number of threat tokens on the minion. Cool. Then we will shuffle up these minions. think I've shuffled everything. We're ready to dance. Alright, so we shuffle these up. Alright, last but not least, the altar. This is the thing that's going to hurt us or help. Let's find out. So we shuffle up the altar cards and we just take one. And this is the altar's. We're in an area with an altar, so it's going to be pulsing and letting out this radiant effect that happens every single round. We have the Quaking Altar. Each hero may discard one armor token to change one altar die to a result of their choice. Each hero in the altar's room may gain one altar. If there is an earth token, each hero gains one earth, so I want earth tokens. This is actually a pretty good one. Alright, so that's the... We remove these from the game, the rest of them, and we're ready to go. We will roll the altar dice. There is earth, wind, and fire. No. And light. Light is good because I can use light to do stuff. I can heal with light. Alright, so we're ready to go. I'm on the stair. I've got my cards. I've got my 3 actions. You get 3 actions. Actually, let me do this because I'm going to be changing turns a lot. Okay, so do I have any feats? Feats are free. Feats are free. And you'll know it by it says action on the card. It'll say action, then that's what takes an action. So my first action is to move. And I'm going to move here. Open the door, because that's a free action to do that. So we'll open the door. When you open the door, the first thing you do, grab a feature card. It is the Cage. Nicolas Cage. This is a Kickstarter one. So here's the Cage. And it actually comes apart, and you can stick a monster in it. And they're locked in stasis. So that is the Cage. Where do you put it? The fat arrow is for 1, the next arrow's for 2, and then the rest are for 4. So you put it there. So that's where it is. When it's activated, a hero adjacent to this feature may reveal the top card of the threat deck and then place it at the top or bottom of the deck. If I interact with the Cage, then if no figure is in the Cage, choose a minion threat in this room, replace that figure in the Cage, and shuffle the threat card back into the threat deck. When this feature card is drawn, this figure is spawned adjacent to this feature, as close to as many heroes as possible. Cool. So this just came out. This just in, and that's going to activate every single round too. After we draw that, I got revealed. After we draw that, we draw a quest card. A lingering secret. Someone left in a hurry. The chamber beyond has been devastated, ransacked and ruined. Someone was searching for something as if their life depended on it. Perhaps you can discern the secret hidden here. When revealed, attach this card to the room's feature card. Then each hero may deal 1 damage to a rival in their threat area. Oh, yeah. Each hero with no rival in the threat area must discard 1 focus. Take a punch to the face, nerd. I can activate this. A hero adjacent to this feature may draw 1 card from the tracking deck. Then, if that hero draws a lurker, discard this card. Cool. So, this is the activate step. So, it's going to activate, that type of thing whenever its turn comes up. So, we'll do that. Cool. And then, after we draw the quest card, we draw the threat card that's going to pop into the room, which is a Raglan Bludder. And let me hold this up for you to see, to give some people... Hey, Brian, how's it going? So, let me do some convincing for Jim. So this is the Raglan Bludder that's going to attack us. They have 2 shield, 5 health, a range of 1, and they have 5 movement. But remember that they have upgrades, and we'll get to that in a second. When they activate, they inflict a dex check of 5. 5 is how much damage they're going to do if I can't negate it. If unable, engage and inflict willpower 4, ignoring range and targeting the farthest character. If there is a earth die, deal 1 damage to each character within range and gain 1 threat token. So this goes into my threat area. We find their mini, which you've got personality. Okay, this is their mini. It is a green. This is how the game kind of helps you keep track of all the minis that are going to spawn. They come in different colors. So this one is a green, so you put a green base on it. So when green activates, that's where it is. Where do they spawn? You look on the board and you find where the crack in the floor is. It's right here, and that's where they spawn. All right, so that is 1. I only moved 1 space. I still have my movement. All that happened. 2, 3, right at the cage, right? I'm going to then do an interact with this cage for my second action. And I'm going to roll my strength is 2, so I roll 2 dice. I just need 1 success. I got an exploding die, so that means I roll another. So I got 3 successes. That means it happened. So when I interact, if no figure is in the cage, choose a minion in this room. Pop, pop, pop. Going to jail. Choose a minion in this room. Place that figure in the cage and shuffle the threat card back into the threat deck. Yep. So, I don't want to fight you. So we shuffle it back in, shuffle it up, and it's gone. Voila. Okay. All right, so that was 2. Now let's start doing some fun. I'm going to spend this alter die for free to use my exhaust ability on this card. So I'll exhaust that ability to gain 1 armor. And then I re-roll this die. It's an earth token. Fantastic. I'm going to exhaust that ability on my shield to gain another armor token. And then I re-roll this die. Shadow. Oh, I don't have my other card because I could have started chaining stuff. That is cool. That is cool. Shadow's in there. I will then... I'm going to attack that guy with my flail that's in my threat area. Yep, I'm going to attack him. So my third action... Can't use any cards, so I'll have to deal with this guy with his 16 health. So my final action, I'm going to attack with my flail on that guy. So I roll, with my new flail, I get to roll for con, which is 3, plus 1. Hey, 4 dice. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. So, I will... Oh, let me get this out of the way. This is like you're taking up everything with the board. There we go. So you can get a good look at the mat. Oh, exploding die, exploding die. So I get to roll 2 more. Exploding die. Cool, so I get to roll 1 more. Okay, so I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 successes on him. He has no shielding. So he's going to take 6 damage. And I'm going to gain 2 focus. You can only have 5, a total of 5 focus, but shielding, build it up all you want. Cool. So that is my roll. I can't do anything else. No, yes I can. Yes, I can. No, I won't. I won't do it. Not going to do it. So that ends my turn, which goes into the enemy phase. So the enemy phase, first my threat area activates. So he activates, he's going to activate, engage. So he's going to do 6, which I have to resist with my 3. He isn't in the room. How are you attack? Oh, I was curious about that because he's in my threat area. He has to show up. I wasted that turn. You're right. You're right, Jim. I screwed that up. I have to wait for him to appear. Then I gotta beat him to a pulp. That was a nice, wasted, beautiful roll. Anyway, let's roll it back. I got this. I'll move. 1, 2, 3. And that'll end my turn. I'm not gonna open the door until I have turns. So that ends my turn. He cannot activate because I'm not fighting him just yet. So that doesn't happen. But Gert does. Each hero must either discard 1 armor or resist 3. So discard 1 armor. And there is an earth token there, so each minion gains 1 armor. No minions. Sorry. So we re-roll this. It's fire. Then from there, we draw a card. Spreading Stench. Each character must resist 3. Each character must add 2 to this difficulty if there are more enemies than characters in their room. There isn't. There's just me. So I'm going to roll 3 dice and see if I can make it. 2 exploding die. Hey. Yeah, I did more. I got 5. So that goes away. Then we go to the activate step of all the stuff. So this activates. A hero adjacent to this feature may reveal the top card of the threat deck and then place it at the top or bottom. I am not adjacent to the feature. A hero adjacent to this feature may draw 1 card from the tracking deck. Then if that hero draws a lurker, discard this card. Cool. Then I will, because I'm not adjacent to this for either of those to happen, we come down to the altar. Each hero may discard 1 armor token to change 1 altar die to a result of their choice. If each hero in the altar's room may gain 1, nope, there is no earth symbols, so I don't get an armor token. Then we go over to the hunt. Each rival heals 1 damage unless a hero adjacent to the rival discards 1 focus. That's what I'm curious about. Like, was he supposed to come out? Remove each rival from the quest deck, and then each hero takes 1 random rival card without looking at it. Remove the rest from the game. Let me look at something real quick. I'll reshuffle these, hold on. I'm trying to find out when he comes out. Yeah, it's stupid. There's nothing that expressly brings this dude out. I think this scenario might be a bit busted. Let me go look online at the errata. What altar are you up against today? The Quaking altar. But the instructions are... This is pretty busted. Let me see. BGG, altar quest. He is just the idea of a threat. Yeah, I'm going to their errata to see what the heck. FAQ and errata. Okay, so Ruins of Arkenspire, story guide, cards. I don't know if we're going to ask. So they didn't update. If he's the idea, he's just the idea. Blacklist sharpshooter, no. This is just the FAQ. I want to see if they fix this, or this might be busted. Hero deck upgrades, fixes story guide. Campaign upkeep, do that stuff. Story guide for Arkenspire. In the escape quest deck, yeah, that's not. It's only that one. In trouble encounter setup. This one's interesting. Yeah, let me go to BGG and see what people say. Alter quest. Sorry, I'm kind of confused as to why. How does he come out? Because otherwise, then that just happened, and I have to roll that back and put hits on him. Draw a villain card. Let's look up the hunt. You shuffle the altar card found. I did that. Search the hunt, the cleansing, the vault. Modify the setup that puts the altar towards the bottom of the feature deck. Standard campaign structure. Quest replayability. If a hero is defeated, the hunt, the hero must defeat one. Lurkers and minions, a game a little on the easy side. Sure, guy. Where to go from now? He's got to be around. Rival cards don't go in the lurker deck. Easy to miss the setup rule. Okay, let's see what it says. Why am I missing 4 cards the hunt quest deck? What's up with this really tough lurkers? Exactly, I missed that because I had many rules to digest before I start. So the hunt quest, I skipped over that one rather than reading it fully. As I said, easy to miss, which is, I missed this during my first play, definitely easy to miss. Okay, what's this? Let's see. They should probably have had a big call-out box in the rulebook, but note that when sorting out the cards from this game, the following cards with the lurker card back don't go in the lurker deck, which is the rivals. Indeed, they belong to a quest. You could of course still use them. Okay, duh. Shuffle the search cards and place them nearby. Do the same for the lurker deck. That's just callouts. You also probably don't want to put the 4 rivals. So those are the rivals unless you want an extra challenge. Okay, so this is people just shuffling in. Shuffling that in. Let me see if I can share this with you all so you can see what I'm looking at. Property. Change it to... Here we go. Alright, so I just did a search for the, oops. I just did a search for the hunt on here. And this is kind of what came up. Is there a way to see, count the cards? Questions after first play. Yeah, so if I do here and I do the hunt, I search for it. people saying the same thing over and over again about the hunt. I missed 4 cards. I missed 4 cards. Let's see. I really feel dead end card from the hunt. I really feel that this is a hard card to draw late in the quest. It's made me lose a quest that was... And I have to shuffle that up, but yeah, that just means the room's locked. These doors are permanently locked. I think I played this card right, but I just wanted to confirm with y'all. The card states that no doors may be opened. Lurkers and minions. Has anyone played the hunt already? Because this is weird. There's nothing that really saying that he's there, so he should probably be there. And we're chasing him. Or maybe there are cards that are putting damage on him, but he has 16 health. So I don't think any amount of tracker cards could do it. Let's see. Strats are only used. That's not it. Still the same thing about the hunt, the hunt, the hunt. He escaped the showdown, so it's just talking about our lurker cards, threat cards. No. How to make the game easier or harder. Okay. Okay, this might have something. Oh. Page 3 in the bottom right hand corner. Sure, sure. In the escape, in the showdown, in the escape. So the escape got love. It's the Arc Inspire. What does the gold cards mean? Where? Yeah, nothing about the hunt, actually. Interesting. So it doesn't really say... Okay. Saddler Bros, what is up? See if I can search for it. Hunt. Where can I find the rival cards of the hunt? They are rival... Okay. What's up with the really tough lurkers? See the above entry, the cards, trader spy, blah, blah, blah. They are not meant to be part of the general lurker deck unless you are either playing the hunt quest or purposely decided to add a rival following on Rules 22. So they're part of that. Okay. What else you got? That's it. That's the only place that the hunt's mentioned. 1 and 2. 1, 2. Okay, so we're gonna have to play this how we're gonna have to play this where it lays and go from there. There's no way that this guy has 16 health. The reveals let me do damage to him, 1 damage to him. So the reveals are 8, which would be I just do 8 damage to him. At some point, I need to fight this dude. So it's not enough to knock down 16. This, I could stop him from healing. So I could spend the focus, stop him from healing. And once I get a quest token on there, other rivals start popping up to fight me. Some quest cards tell you to draw a lurker card. This is how you get rival revealed. Well, that's interesting though. That can't be true because the thing said remove each rival card from the quest deck, and each hero takes 1 rival card without looking at it. Remove the rest from the game. Then shuffle. Oh, Reading is fundamental. He never got hurt. That'll stand where it is. Good gravy. Okay. Then shuffle each rival card together with a number of lurker cards so that there are 7 total cards in the lurker deck. I am an idiot. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I am so sorry. That was bad. Okay. Reading is fundamental, Canje. Alright, let me reshuffle these up. And we're good. He never got any damage on him, so I couldn't hit him. That was trash. That was a complete mess up. The movement makes sense. Putting the Raglander in there made sense. There's no one in my threat area. Gert went. We came over, opened up the room to this. No damage was given to him. We come over to the altar. Each hero may discard 1 armor card to change an altar die. Didn't do it. There was no fire there. Then we go over to this, and it says each rival heals 1 damage unless a hero adjacent to the rival card discards 1 focus. I got this thing in the way. Let me get it out. So it says each rival heals 1 damage unless a hero adjacent to that rival discards 1 focus. For each quest token on that card, on this card, a hero must either discard 1 focus or draw 1 threat card. So what we need to do is we need to find a tracking card that will let us draw a lurker that will let us look for our rival. Oh, that was blah of me. So there's no rivals don't heal. This thing means nothing right now. I need to go and activate when this is activated. When items are activated, I need to be next to them. That's the only way this is going to work. So that ends that, and I was supposed to draw a card at the end of my turn. So that ends that, and we flip these back over, get my turn back. Okay. Okay, I'm level setted. My turn first, I'm going to open this door for free. Reveal this feature, which is the crates, another Kickstarter original. Which is this. I will go here. So the crates come out. Then we pull a quest card that says, yeah. Okay. Then we pull a quest card that says, Fortunate Turn. Despite the gathering dark, fate seems to have taken a mercy upon you. You glimpse a shadow and move in the darkness, disappearing as other sinister figures emerge from that same darkness. Clearly, you are on the right track. When revealed, attach this card to the rooms feature, then each hero without a rival in their threat area may either gain 1 focus or draw 1 card. I'm going to gain a focus. And this gets attached. A hero adjacent to this feature may draw 1 card from the tracking deck. Then, if that hero draws a lurker, discard this card. This is how I find the guy. It's basically thematic. I'm searching for him. Cool. So that happens. Then we draw this guy, which is a feeding trough. Ooh. It's a trap. It's a trap. Each minion threat card gains 1 threat token. There's none to be seen, my good man. To make it, that's what triggers it. So if a minion card gets a threat token, this trap goes off. To shut it off, I need to test taunts to deactivate it. Each minion, when it's activated, each minion threat card gains 1 threat token. Each hero with no minion threat cards in their threat area draws 1 threat card. And this goes next to this thing. So it's here. Alright. My first action is to move 1, 2, which I'll be adjacent to this thing, and then I'm going to try to disarm that nonsense for my second action. And I'm staying close to that. Yep. Lots and lots of lovingly successes. So I disarm this trap. It is gone. Okay, and now my third action I'm going to interact with this crate to search using intelligence, 1 die. It's basically hide and seek. I got a success and my final fate, but I got a success, so I draw a search card. It's quick route. Move up to 5 spaces. Shuffle this card. Yeah, so I get quick route, which lets me move further. And that ends my turn. That ends... Oh, no, it does not end my turn. Am I crazy? I'm not crazy. I'm going to discard 1 focus, exhausting this ability, to change 1 alter die to a color of my choice. I'm going to change the shadow to wind. And then I'm going to use that wind card to exhaust this to get an armor. We're going to beef up. Then roll this die. Light. Blech. I'm going to exhaust the quick route to move 2. 1, 2 to prep myself to go through one of these 2 doors next. What else am I gonna do? That's all I got. There's no earth tokens. So I'm done. No threats to go. This guy comes up and he says, hey, discard an armor token or face willpower of my stench. Discard an armor token. That's gone. Draw a Gert card. A pungent aura. Ooh, look at this. Like a fly in their eye and stuff. Each hero must test intelligence 3. Each hero who fails must discard 1 supply or suffer 1 damage. Yay, and it's true damage, so it's not like I can block it with my shield. Well, my intelligence is only this. Now, what was told, which I talked about, was if I had a supply for killing a creature every single time you kill a creature, you gain a supply, I could spend the supply to add an extra die to my test. But I don't have any, so 1, I fail. I failed that. I either discard a supply, which I don't have, so I'll take 1 damage. So I'm down to that much health. But I'm going to heal that back, so I'm not worried about it. Cool. That ends you. Oh, sorry, I put this over. Because once we run out of the Gert deck, that's when Gert comes out and fights us. Then we go to this card. A hero adjacent, I'm not. Then we go to this card. A hero adjacent to this feature card gains 1 supply. Thank you. And then a hero adjacent to this feature may draw 1 card from the tracking deck. Then if the hero draws a lurker, discard that card. So I draw my first card from the tracking deck. It is Magical Residue. Test 3. If passed, you may reveal the top 2 cards of the lurker deck, then choose to draw 1 and shuffle the other back into the deck. If failed, you may discard 1 focus to draw 1 lurker card. Cool. So I'm going to test 3 with my 3 dice. And 2 exploding die. So I get max focus. I more than passed it. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm going to draw the top 2 cards, as it says. Look at them. Neither one of these are who I care about. They're both terrible. Then choose to draw 1 and shuffle the other into the deck. Okay. Both of you have 2 shielding. You have 3 movement. You have 4 health, though. You'll have 5. You'll have 6 health because of this card. And both you'll have 3 shielding. This one. The Feral Mother. And you'll get shuffled back into the deck. Let's see. Then if hero draws a lurker, discard this card. This card gets discarded. Okay. And a Feral Mother comes into play. She is this lovely lady. That's her. It's a pretty solid mini. Not cheaply made. So, good. So she pops up, and she's going to pop up right here. That's where the crack is in the room. Luckily, she doesn't attack me this round. So that was this thing that activated. Then we go to the Quaking Altar. Each hero may discard one armor token to change an altar die to... Yeah, I need to. I need to do that, and I'll be changing you to Win. Actually, no. I'm going to change you to Earth. No, I'm going to change you to Win. I'm going to change you to Win. Sorry, I didn't read that properly. I'm not adjacent to the altar. If Earth was there, each figure, both of every creature, gains one armor token. No thank you. Each rival heals 1 damage. No rivals. For each quest token on this card, a hero must either discard 1 focus or draw 1 threat card. I'm good. So start a new round. I get my 3 actions back, and once again, I keep forgetting to draw my card whenever I end my turn. So the tracking, this tracking thing is discarded. Yep. Under here. All right. I am going to range 5. 1, 2, 3. 1. This is me shouting. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. So I'm going to do my Duval Warcry for free because it's a feat. I get to test Charisma, which is 2. For each success, gain, and let me do this. You get an extra armor token on you because of that. And you have 5 health. Okay, so for each success, I discard 1 armor token, or I gain an armor token. So I got 1, 2 successes. I'm going to use one of these to make it 3. And I'm pulling all your armor off. So she has no armor left. Cool. There's no shadow, so I can't... I almost was able to deal 1 damage to you, but that's okay. I'll discard that card. My second action, I've got to move and attack. So my second action... actually, before I do that, let me get some armors up. I'm going to spend this to exhaust this guy to gain an armor token. Roll the die. Shadow. Oh, I need that other card. I'm going to exhaust this to move 2. 1, 2. I'm going to... exhaust this. Use 1 focus. Change an altar die from Shadow to Earth. I will then grab that lovely Earth and exhaust my shield to gain an armor token. Oh yeah. Blank, you traitor. Choose the slower. Alright, so that does that. Reroll this. Shadow again, because that's what I roll. I'm going to exhaust this dude here, the Crystal of Rebirth, to burn a light 1. To say each character within range, me, heals 1 damage. Give me back my health. Roll it. Got an Earth token. I'm going to exhaust this Earth token to exhaust my Beckoning Stance to tell that lady, come here. And she's going to move 1, 2 right up into my face, so I don't have to. Oh. Yep, so it's another Earth token. And then I have my 3 actions to do fun stuff. I will do my... I like to do my flail more because it's 4 damage. Oh. I'm going to spend Biting Stance as my first action. That says, enemy within range 1. For each enemy within range, you may reroll 1 altar die. I'll reroll Earth. Light. Then attack. And I will attack with my 4 dice, because my lovely flail is awesome. 1, 2, 3, and a focus. And a focus. Do I want to take a focus or spend one to hit her for 4? Guess 5 health. I'll just do 3. So she'll take 3 damage. True damage, because she has no shielding left. That was an awesome, and I'm cool. And I'll get this back. That's my first action. Getting rid of that. The second action, I'm going to punch you in the face one more time. Oh yeah, we're going to celebrate. So, roll 4 more die. 1 exploding die, 2, 3, 4. Another exploding die. Another exploding die. What is happening? And, okay, so I basically max out on focus, and she is dead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 damage. Bye! So you're dead. I'll put you face up on the lurker deck. So you're dead. I get a supply for killing you. And then I need to get back to that cage so I can search the lurker deck again for tracking. Or I could just move 1, 2, 1, 2, 3 to this door and stop. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to move 1, 2, 3, and I'm not even opening the door. I just stop there. That ends my turn, so I draw a card this time. Remember. Then threat area, nobody. This guy, discard a focus. Or is it armor? It's armor. Discard an armor. Is there an earth? Nope. Draw a Gert card. Weight of leadership. Each minion moves up to 3 spaces towards the nearest character. Then each character adjacent to that enemy must inflict 5. If there is no minion in play, each hero must draw 1 lurker card. No minion in play. Lurker card. I shuffled this and it still came back. The mercenary. So the mercenary is going to have an extra token and an extra health. So they have 6 health, 4 movement. Alright, so I drew a lurker card. Then we go over to this. I'm not next to the cage. This, I'm not next to the supply anymore, which I really wish I was. Then we go down to this guy. Each hero may discard 1 armor token to change an alter die to a color they want. Oh, and you would come out. Merc. Merc. Mercenary. Where are you, mercenary? Mercenary miniature. Alright. So she would come out right here. Okay. Each hero may discard 1 armor token to change. Not going to do it. No earth. Each rival heals 1, so that doesn't happen yet. For each quest token on this card, yeah. So we're fine. So we will remove all of these, flip these over, and begin the next round. I'll discard 1 focus, change this alter die to wind. I will use wind to get an armor token because I need to keep those up. Roll this die. Shadow again. Cool. Not what I need. Well, blurred. Let's see. So I will do the quick route. I gotta cut through your armor first, though. I don't want to. Wait, before I do that, do I have another thing? Okay. I'm going to exhaust the quick route to move, get interface. I'm going to need Earth to be able to use that one. I'm going to use Biting Stance. For each enemy within range, you may roll an alter die. Roll this guy. Another one I do not need. And then attack. I'll attack before. 1, 2, 3. I can at least do 1 damage to her by spending a focus. That's 4. I might do 2 because she has 6 health. Nah, I'll do 1. So cuts this armor off. You take 1 damage, so now you have 2 armor that I need to break through to hurt you. It's not up, so that's 1 action that I've done so far. Actually, not be lurker, but threat. Quest roll. Should not be lurker, but threat from the quest roll. Roll like that against the roll. Should not be lurker, threat, quest roll. Where did I see that? I just saw it. If there are no minions, each hero must draw 1 lurker card. Weight of leadership, you mean, Chris? They got me going back to the document. Yeah, I don't see any errata on weight of leadership. The hunt rules. Hunt rules. Where can I find the rev cards? Really tough one. Second paragraph on card. Each time a non-tracking card game effect instructs the hero to draw a lurker card, that hero instead draws a threat card. I'm okay with that life. I'll put her back on top and draw a threat card. Thank you. It'll be this. Same thing would have happened. Same damage. So 1 damage. I would have knocked off the shield because it still had 3. So instead of her, which I will end up drawing her next, I'm doing all sorts of rough today. You will be blue. Okay. She still had the same amount of armor. This Ragling Blooder still has the same amount of armor, but cool. Oh, it's this card. That's what it was. The punch. Yeah. Okay. All right. So all the damage still works. I didn't screw things up too badly. I'm so sorry. Okay. Yeah. No good stuff. So then I will attack again. Before I just leave these up there because I exhaust stuff a lot. 1 exploding die. I'll need to gain that. I probably need to negate. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 shielding. So 1 damage. Okay. Jeez. 3 shielding is hard with 6 health. As it says, each enemy with no damage gains +1 defense value. When they come in, they have no damage. I don't know why it's worded that way. Oh, I see why it's worded that way. Because if I hit them, that goes away. Okay, so then this would have been 2, not 1. So it's +1 until I hit them. Okay, so then my third action will be to attack again. Oh, 1 exploding die. 2 exploding die. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4, 3, that's 7. That's more than enough to kill. So you're dead. Either way, you be dead. I gain a supply for killing you. Cool. Okay, that is good. All my actions are spent. Nothing else happens. Threat, no threat. Discard an armor token or face the consequences. I do. Draw a Gert card. Trail of Refuse. Each hero must either discard 1 supply or resist 4 decks. Yeah, no. Then we go to this. I'm not near it. This one, I'm not near it. Each hero may discard 1 armor token to change an alter die to a result of their choice. Yeah, I need help. I'm gonna turn this to wind. Actually, no. I'm gonna turn this to earth. Each figure gains 1 armor token. Then I'm gonna re-roll this. Ah! I should have kept it as wind. Then this happens. There's no... Each rival heals... Yep, that's good. That's the only rival in there. And we clear. I completely, once again, forgot to draw my card when I finish. So... Cool. Cool. My turn. Discard 1 focus. Change this to a wind. The wind to get another armor card. Use the earth to get another armor card. Fire. Okay. First action. 1, open the door. Draw a feature. It is the Blessed Fountain, another Kickstarter one, I believe. No, it's not. It's a base. This guy. So the Blessed Fountain will go right here. A hero adjacent to this feature may roll 1 alter die. If I interact, I search and get supply. Draw a quest card. Dead end. I hate this card. This is why people said it's hard. The footsteps you could have sworn you heard must have been echoes. There's no passage this way. Sounds of escape can be heard from behind you now. Your quarry has the advantage, but at least you know one way not to go in this pursuit. However, there still may be things of use here. Even in the hastiest pursuit, it is best not to leave any stone unturned. When revealed, attach this card to this room's feature card. Doors in this room cannot be opened. Cool. That's okay. I still want to not do that. So that room's useless to me. So that was 1, 2, 3. I'm going to spend the quick route to move 2 more. 1, 2. I will then... I got good enough armor. So let's get chop, chop, move, move. I'm then going to, and you can only open 1 room a turn, so I can't be like, oh, that's bad, move over here and open this door. That's all I can do this turn. So I need to go to another door and wait for my turn to open it. But I'm going to do exploit surroundings again to search with this, with 4, plus 1, no, 4. Then each character in your room gains 2 armor tokens. Success. Exploding die. Exploding die. So I got 2 here, so I get 2 focus. And I got enough successes to search. Toxoid Bladder. Choose an enemy within range. Deal 2 damage to that chosen enemy and 1 damage to each enemy adjacent to that chosen enemy. Cool. That goes in discard, and I gain 2 armor, which is what I want. I don't want to start running out of armor. Okay, my second... that was my second action to do that. And then my third action is going to be to... 1... I gotta stay... No, I don't need to stay next to this altar. Do it. Yeah, I do. I'll gain a supply if I do. That's wasting time. 1, 2, 3, so I'll be next to the cage. And that's my third action. I'm done. None of this foolishness. Discard an armor or face the consequences. Draw a Gert card. Each character must either discard 1 armor token or resist 4. Sure. Got an armor token to spare. Go over to this, the cage. A hero adjacent to this feature may reveal the top card of the threat deck and then place it at the top or bottom. Raga Cannibal. Bye. You're going to the bottom. That thing would have had 8 health. No. No thank you. Activate. A hero adjacent to this feature may draw 1 card from the tracking deck. Then, if the hero draws a lurker, discard the card. This card is behind cover. Ooh, this is going to be a hard one to pass. If passed, you may reveal the top 2 cards of lurker, then choose to draw 1 and shuffle the other back into the deck. If failed, you may discard 1 focus to draw 1 lurker card. I only roll 2 dice. I want these supplies because I can buy new equipment with them. I'm gonna risk it with just the 2. Two exploding dice. So that's 1, 2, 3. I max out, so I do beat it. That was awesome. Dice rolls. This is why I love this game. So I draw top 2. Werewolf or Merc? Well, Werewolf's going to hurt. Both of them will hurt me the same. There's a shadow out there. There's also light. I'm going to fight the werewolf. It only has 1 shield. 2, technically. And I will reshuffle. So the werewolf's my problem. He's going to have a shield until I punch him in the face. He's got 7 health, 7 movement, and he is the Kickstarter content. That's a very big werewolf. No, not him. Not him. There's the one I'm looking for. Like, no, not that guy. Alright, so here is werewolf. Get it? Okay, so werewolf's out. This is werewolf. Werewolf? Wolf? Wolf? That's him. He is gonna pop right here. This will go discard. That was this, so this goes in discard. Okay. So that was this ability. This ability I'm not next to. Not next to. Alter. I could discard 1 armor to change an alter die. I will need to. And I will make it wind. Then if it's earth, every figure gains an armor token. No thank you. No rivals in my area. That doesn't happen yet. So now it's my turn. We remove this. Then let's start this off right, shall we? Boom. Gain an armor token. Reroll this die. Fire. You don't help me whatsoever. Where are you? This, lose a focus. Change this shadow to earth. This, you get another armor token with earth. It's light. That to move 2. 1, 2 to the werewolf. Not hurt. One action, play Furious Arc. I will roll 2 + 1, 3 dice to attack. 1, 2 exploding die. So 1, 2, 3, 4 + 1, 5 damage to him. So 1 gone, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he takes 3 damage. So he'll take 3 damage. Then I'm going to burn fire, inflict 2 more damage to him for a total of 5. And I gotta re-roll this. Light. He's got 2 health left. So, you know my second action is to kill him. I don't want him to be my problem. Get my focus back, and I'm more than enough to kill him. 1 to break through his shield, and then 2 to take him out for 7. He's dead. He is dead. I gain a supply for killing him. I've been there for a second. Okay. I have 1 more action to do. I can't go up here because I got cards over here because of my tiny table. So I'm gonna head. I'll probably head this way. Go here and make my way through. Or I could just move up, try to get over here. Yeah, that's what I'll do. The last action, I'll move 3. 1, 2, 3. I don't cut corners. Okay, so 3. That is my turn. I'll draw a card to say I'm done. You, sir, says I need to give her an armor token. You then have me Spreading Stench. Each character must resist 3. Each character must add 2 to this difficulty level if there are more enemies than you. I roll 3 dice anyway. Exploding die. There we go. 1, 2, 3, and I max out my focus. Cool, cool, cool. You mean nothing. Nothing to me. Alright, so then we go over here. A hero adjacent to this feature may reveal the top card of the threat deck and then place it at the top or bottom. It's an event. Put this in the threat area. No. 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 You're not going to be... No. Go to the bottom. Not close. Not close. Alter. Discard an armor to change an alter dice to what I'd like. Sure. And I will put it at wind. Then no earth, no rivals. My turn. Clean up. Flip, flip, flip. This is just a search through. So let's start this off proper. Once I find him, I'm gonna beat the dust off him for making me chase him. So that's earth. Gain another armor. Wind. I'm gonna hang on to you for a sec. So I'm gonna go spend one action. 1, 2, 3. Open up this door. Let's see what we find. We find the weapon rack. Nice rack. A hero adjacent to this feature may deal 1 damage to an enemy in this room. I'm just throwing stuff at him. The weapon rack. This is a base game item. This. So you notice it's 2 instead of 4. So this would go against the wall here. Draw a quest card. Diverging aura. You can feel the altar, whether it's working against you or your prey, you still cannot say. Confusion creeps into your mind here, and an unknown force begins to cloud your thoughts, driving them towards uncertainty. There's a power diverting you from the path, attempting to unravel your plans. When revealed, attach this card to the room's feature card, then roll all dice in the altar pool. No, just got it. And then I can, when I get close to it, which I'm going to start hunting this deck. Not bad. Not mad at it. I am not mad at it. Okay. So that was 3 to get there. That was my first action. My next action is to move 1, 2, 3. So now I'm adjacent to it. And my next action is to interact with it. Yes. Yes. My next action is to interact with it. I'd like to interact with it when I can fight what's there. I'm trying to be strategic. No, my next action is going to be the search. I'm trying to be strategic. Actually, it's to activate it to search. So basically saying interact for each supply gained during the test. Deal. Oh. No. No. I don't want to do that. What can I do? Because if I interact with it, it's for each supply gained during the test, deal 1 damage to an enemy in this room. I can use that next turn before I beat it up. If I find the lurker card, the lurker gets to attack me at the end of my phase. I can... I don't want this thing to get Earth. I don't know what to do. Let's just do it. Let's do it. I'm going to interact with it. I'm going to do the activate. A hero adjacent to this feature may draw 1 card from the tracking deck. It is something in the shadows. You may discard up to 3 focus. For each focus discarded, which is you may reveal the top card of the lurker deck. Then choose to draw 1 and shuffle the others back in. Otherwise, draw 1 lurker card. I'm going to do 2. I'm going to do 2. So 1, 2. A pack minion. Or a shadow bender. They both have the same shielding, so they'll both have 2 shielding to start. The I should have done this. Who told me to do this? Alright, so I'm gonna go for the pack minion. And then we will reshuffle. There's 4 left. He's in here somewhere. Nice. So, there. The pack minion comes out. Here he is. He means business. He means business. Serious business. And he spawns here. So that was an action. Alright, I can react and gain a focus when he attacks me. Alright, so that ends my turn, so I draw a card. Oh, sweet. Okay. Cool. I'm good. Alright, then threat turns. He is in threat. So he will activate. He is range 3 for me. 1, 2, 3. No, he is not. Targeting each character within range, then each minion in this enemy's room heals 1. You are ranged. Oh, you can move though, but it doesn't say engage. It just says activate. Engage means move. I know that because that was big in the book for me to read. It doesn't say engage. He just casts stuff. He has movement, but he doesn't move. Or else he would move forward 1 and hit me. But it just says activate, inflict within range 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Cutting cross 1, 2, 3. I'm not next to him. Wow, that's a broken one. You should probably not give him movement if he's not going to move. Eh, well. It's not the size of the weapon. Okay, so it doesn't say engage, so he doesn't move. He stays where he is. He can't hit me with anything. This comes out. Spend that. Draw a Gert card. Trail of Refuse. Each hero must either discard 1 supply or resist 4. Am I next to? No. Next to? No. Next to? No. Next to? Yes. A hero adjacent to this feature may deal 1 damage to an enemy in this room. True damage. Oh, I already activated this. This would go. Okay. Alter. Each hero may discard 1 armor token to change 1 alter die to a result of their choice. Yeah. I'm gonna change to... Actually, no, I'm not. I'm not gonna do that. Give me my armor back. I'm not gonna do it. But because this is here, it's gonna activate, and everybody gains an armor token. And then we re-roll this. Water. No rivals to be fought. My turn. I will now spend Earth to gain an armor. Light. I will spend that to gain an armor. Which is wind. Nice. That works out very well. I will spend Pick Root to move 2. 1, 2. Hold on 1 second. I'll be right back. Hey everybody. All right, sorry about that. I'm back. Just wanted to pop in and say hi. Still haven't gotten mine to the table. Glad to see your Ultra Stress. From a Rod FAQ Packmaster Lurker card, add engage at the beginning of the activated effect. Okay. All right, cool. So it would have burned the shadow anyway to discard a focus or take a damage. I would have to roll charisma. I got an exploding die. So 3. I lost 2. Cool. So he would have moved 1 and did that. We're good. Thank you. Thank you, Chris. Yeah. No, thank you for that. Reroll this. It's been light. Cool. We backtracked that. We're good. Thank you, Chris. I appreciate it. Let's see. Everything else still plays forward. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I moved 2. He would have engaged. He would have moved up 1 to do what he needed to do. I moved 2 to get in his face. That's what I did with that. I'm going to spend the wind die, exhausting the flail, which I can still attack with it. It's just exhaust the ability to deal 1 true damage to him. Roll this. Light. Then I will. What will I do to you? I need shadow to be able to do that. I'm just gonna punch you in the face. Why not? 4 dice. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a focus. 1 gets through. I knock off these 2, they're gone. So you've got 5 health, so I need to hit you 1 more time, so that was an attack. I'm gonna hit you again. 4. Okay. 1, 2, and 2. If I block, yeah, I'm gonna spend a focus for 1 to make it 3, which gets through this 1 shield, which is enough to kill him. So he'll die. I'll gain a supply. Killing you. I kill you. You're gone. Okay, then I'm going to. Apply these. Make some room. Make some room, people. I'm gonna move 3. 1, 2, 3. And we'll start checking out these rooms. That ends my turn. Have you found the need to alter the difficulty with a variant? I saw them talk about this on One Stop as their really only complaint. I don't think so. I lost 2 of them. I lost the escape, and because just luck of the rolls, and this one so far isn't shaping up to be too bad. Only because I was able to buy an upgrade to my. I luckily found a flail instead of my sword. I think if I didn't have that flail, I'd probably be having a harder time right now. For people who are like hardcore players who are like, I want to die on every single game, yeah, you'll have to update the difficulty. I think this game is fun. I mean, I'm doing okay so far. Gert hasn't come out yet. I have to fight Gert when Gert comes out. I've been lucky enough that the Raglanders, because I was able to look at that card and get rid of the big one that was going to come out. Yeah, the flail has been a massive game changer. If I did not get that flail, I would be struggling. I lost two missions of the 5 that I'm on so far because I had base equipment. I never had a chance to upgrade, and I was getting demolished. I just lucked out and got that flail. So I'd probably say as you upgrade equipment, the game tends to get easier. But if you're stuck with base equipment, it's going to be a slog. It's going to be hard. I would probably say also to consider Yeah, yeah, I think that's what happened. If you play with more than two players, that means that every single person's gonna draw, like, deal with threat, draw threat, new minions will come out, which will beef up the game. So if you want, yeah, I can see people saying they want more. In a nutshell, I can see people saying they want it to be more difficult, but I'm okay with the difficulty level. I'm having fun with the story. So, mm, yeah. But if they said the rooms get samey and enemies are too easy. With the flail, as you're seeing right now, that's true, right? But rooms are samey. What do you want? You have every single tile laid out here. When you go in, you're going to get this. You're going to get a monster that you have to fight, which the randomness comes in this. And then you just need to work out strategy. This game is not Kingdom Death or any type of brain burn game. It's just fun. So if they're looking for hardcore play or someone who's like, I need this game to challenge my brain to the, until I burn and catch on fire, this game isn't for you. If you're like, I want a really cool, quick adventure game that I can enjoy, yeah, this game's for you. It's fun. Yeah, it's fun. It's not meant for people who are hardcore gamers. It's meant for people to break out with the fam and play, have a good time, and just have fun at it. That's what this is for. Okay, so I was out of actions, and I moved to finish off. I'm done here. No problems. You're going to be a bother to me, so I need to get rid of that. Draw this. War Squeal! Each character must either discard one armor token or resist 4. I can live with that. Nope, 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 nope. What do you do? Each hero may discard one armor token to change an alter die. Yeah, because I'm going to be suffering with targets now. I'm going to do that. Turn you into win. No rivals. Yeah, I drew a card. Then we do cleanup. Okay, I'm going to spend quick route, move 2, 1, 2. Gonna spend this to gain an armor. Reroll this die. Ah, it was almost an earth. I'm gonna spend this to discard a a focus, to change one alter die to what I want. So I'll change you to earth. I'll discard. I'll exhaust that to gain an armor. Back to water. Okay. Now I'm gonna open the door for free. This to the table in the new year. It's a fun game. So let's see. You never see a 20-pointer. So we do that. Pull a feature card. It is the locked chest. This guy. It's gonna be a fun paint. Yes, I plan to paint my minis. It's a 1/1. Just one there. I get to draw a search card with that one. That's cool. I will draw a quest card. Hiding spaces. Every stone you uncover seems to hide more stones. You are certain there are hiding spaces here, but those you seek can easily avoid detection. But you are unswayed in your search. In fact, if those you seek are not hiding here, you could possibly use the concealment to your own advantage. When revealed, attach this card to the room's feature card, then each rival gains 1 armor token. If there's no rival in play, each hero gains an armor token. Hey. And then you could search good stuff with it. Okay. And then we reveal the Raglander. No! The Raga Cannibal. This guy's going to be hard to hit. Okay, so let's show you what he looks like. So I can use it in Gloomhaven? I should. So that's what's come out for me. Goes in the area. He is big dude. Big dude, punch you in the face guy. And he is a blue. He's gonna explode right here. I need to get to him. He's gonna have an armor token, 8 health, 5 movement. I need to make sure that he can get to me or I can get to him. Yeah, yay. Okay, so first action. Yeah, this is the only way I'm gonna get to him. I'm gonna move 3. 1, 1, 2, 3. Will get me to him and then an attack. Second action, I'm gonna do Bloodlust, which will move me 3 spaces. Then I get to attack. 1, 2, 3, and I get to attack with just 2 dice, but that's okay. Whoa, that's 2. He absorbs it and takes no damage, so the shield stays up. Then my third action, that's when I'm bringing out the big one. 4 dice. Let's go. 2 exploding die. An exploding die. An exploding die. And so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I need that focus. So set 2, 4, 6, 7 damage to him. He takes 5 because he blocks with his 2 shielding. That one goes away. That's what I'm talking about. So he's got 3 health left. Can I do anything else before his turn? Because he's probably going to hurt me. Nope. Either, let's see. Solo TMB true. Oh, yeah, that's coming tomorrow. Tomorrow, I believe it's tomorrow morning I'm playing Too Many Bones. Me, myself. Ether Feels or this, which one would you say is easier to bring to the table? This is easier to bring to the table. This game. Ether Feels is beautiful, fun, wonderful. I love it. And I have problems with it. I'm not going to say it's the perfect game. It is by far not the perfect game. Rulebook's trash. Dream World map is unnecessary. I'm waiting for someone to make a variant where the Dream World map isn't in it. But the dreams are fantastic. They're so well done. That's the game. If I was Awaken Realms, I would say, hey, we're going to reprint Etherfields, remove the world map, and all you play is the dreams. And you draw slumbers after every dream, or a fate after every dream, and resolve that. That's where the beauty of the game is. Which hero in Too Many Bones are you playing? Pickett. Pickett is my first play. I've played him 5 times already, and I've lost all 5. I cannot get past day 4. So tomorrow, we'll see if I can get past day 4. It's either a 5-level wolf kills me, or Nom brains me over the head with a club because I can't roll above a 2. So, the Tyrant card comes up, so on day 4, Nom came out and beat me to death. So, that's, yeah. So I'm playing Pickett, because that's the only one I know how to play. Alright, that was the end of my turn. His turn, he's going to engage and inflict 5, and I roll 2 dice. This is gonna feel good. This is gonna feel good. An exploding die. So I negate 3, I take 2. That'll come off the shielding. Okay, so that says he doesn't have any threat tokens. Cool. So he doesn't have any threat tokens. That doesn't happen. There's no earth. That's the end of his turn. Cool. If he would have, I think if he hit me, he would have gotten a threat token. Oh no, he would have got. It would have been on this card for him to get. All right, so Gert. Get rid of my armor. Do not do that. Last Gert card. Gert's coming out next. Thunderous Stomp. Each hero must test 3. Each hero who fails must either discard 1 armor token or suffer 1 damage. So I roll 3 dice on con. Exploding die, and I more than passed it. 4. I'm good. Bye! So that goes there. Then we move over. So Gert's coming out next. Then we move over. Nope, 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 nope. Alter. Discard an armor to change an alter die. Yeah, I need to do that. And I'm changing water to wind. No rival. Refresh. And I didn't draw a card when I ended, which I need to remember to do. Alright, so exhaust this to get my armor back. Roll this die. Earth, sweet. Exhaust this to get another armor. Earth again. Ooh, I can use that. I can use that. I'm going to use this to move 2 spaces. 1, 2. I'm then going to use my beckoning stance ability to tell you to come here. 1, 2. Reroll that. Wind. I'm then going to use that to hit you at 1 true damage, my good sir. Reroll that. Water. That was a good play. That was a really good play. All right. Nope, not yet. Nope, I don't want you to get... Oh, no. This, I can do the surge. But I don't have armor to... Okay. I'm ready for Gert. So I'm going to spend my first action to attack this guy for 4. My attack dice and solo is E. Higher content. Yeah, if I was able to have my say in it, I would remove the for either fields. I would remove the dream world, and I would say when you get out of the dream world, you need to resolve a slumber, and you need to resolve a fate card. That would be my take on it. But I need to play test this. What do I know? I'm not a game developer. I'm just a nerd with the smallest table in the world. 1 exploding die. 1, 2, 3, 4, and gain a focus. You only have 1 shielding. Bye, big dude. You are dead. I get a supply for killing you. You're gone. I guarantee. Get over here. I guarantee if Awakened Realms didn't have the Dream World map, that game would be like on par with this War of Mine in terms of greatness, or whenever I receive Tainted Grail. So, but yeah. All right. So then my second action, I'm going to interact to draw a card. Test Dex 3. If passed, you may reveal the top 2 cards, then choose to draw 1. If failed, just draw discard a focus to draw 1. For Dex, I only draw 2. No, I'm not giving up my extra supply to add a die. An exploding die. I'm going to spend 1 to make it 3. Hey. So 3. Draw 2. Where are you, dude? There you are. Come on out, my friend. Come on out. Shuffle this up. Got my rival. And he's that same dude with the scroll that I'm going to thoroughly punch in the face. Alright? You are here. I need to find the altar. I need to kill him and find the altar. He has 16 health. 16. So he's my rival. He actually has 18 health, 6 speed, and 1 defense. He has 18 health. This is the toughest guy in there. Okay. Well, what am I going to do to you? What am I going to do? That's what I'm going to do to you when you come to punch me in the face. I don't have Shadow. I don't have Earth. It's mediocre. Nope, I want to stay next to the chest. No, this is for killing you. The end of it all. I am going to... I'm going to spend my last action. He's going to come with a heavy hitter to interact with the chest. I just need 1 success. Well, how much ever successes I get on 2 dice. An exploding die. 1, 2, 3, and I gain a focus. So I get to draw that many for each supply gained during this test. For each. All right, so I'm going to get for each supply gained during this test, reveal 1 search card, then choose 1 to keep, shuffle the rest. So I get supply for interacting with this one. Cool. So 1, 2, 3, every success is a supply. So I got 3. I get 3 search cards. Potion of Intellect, Potion of Might, and Eyes in the Dark. Yeah. Nope. This is going. I'm keeping the potion, and I'm shuffling the rest in here. Happy holidays. See you later. Yeah, he's got 1 defense because he has 0 defense. He's just like this fanatic, like. So I got that. And I'll need that when he comes in to beat me up. Draw a card. Oh, finally I get the card I want. Okay. His turn. He is going to engage. He has range 2, so he could just stand right there and then flail me. So he'll flail me, but I'll play a reaction. My reaction is play this card when an enemy within range inflicts. You may gain 1 armor token, move up to it, and then I become the problem. So that's my reaction. Alright, so now his stuff still goes through. He will inflict 6. So I roll 3 dice. 1 exploding die. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 and lose 1. Cool. So that is you, my good sir. He has fire, which would heal 1 damage, but he's not hurt, but he's still going to burn it. It turns to water. Gert is coming out. Worst time for Gert to come out. Oh my gosh. Okay, villain gets 1 health extra, so Gert has 9 health. He has 3 shielding to start. She, not he, she. Yeah, the supply is making me feel pretty good, so this is Gert. Gert's coming out. So I'm gonna have to kite, like he would, well, it doesn't matter with their +1. So Gert's gonna get a +1 shield, so she has 3 shield. She has 9 health, 6 movement, and range 2. And she's what I'm going to need this Potion of Might for. Then we move over to... So Gert. Gert. This is Gert. Bessie. There she is. Her. So she comes out, boom, right here. Alright, so, then that's just her coming out, so she's there. On her turn, we flip, that happens. Not next to the cage. Nope, nope, nope. Yes. And a hero adjacent to this feature may place 1 search token on this card to draw 1 search card. Oh, no! And this is where it goes terribly. Eyes in the Dark. Draw 1 lurker card and discard this card, but it won't be a lurker, it'll be a threat. Card goes back in to search deck. And to reshuffle when you discard. Hey, this game's easy. No, it's not. Oh gosh. A Ragling Burner. This guy throws grenades. I should not have done that. He's got 2 shielding, 7 health, and all the pain in the world. And he pops out. He is green. It was going so well. It was going so well. Okay, so he pops out right here. So when they form on that square, the next form out around it. So that's him for that. Thanks so much, treasure chest. Then we go here. Each hero may discard an armor. Yeah, I need to. I need to start mitigating some odds. No, nope. My rival is here. Each rival heals 1 damage unless a hero adjacent to that rival discards 1 focus. For each quest token on this card, a hero must either discard 1 focus or draw 1 threat. Cool, so he's at full health, nothing to really heal. Then we start popping this stuff off, and hope to goodness that I can get all the dice I need. Okay. Earth, earth, earth. Nope, light. I'll be able to heal. That's probably all I can do. Discard a focus. Change this to earth. And then I'll spend that earth to gain another armor. Water. Okay, I'm going to spend... I'm going to get hit by these things anyway, so let me get myself ready. I'm going to put myself 1, 2. I'm actually going to put myself right here because I got some arcing slashes to hit people with. Actually, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. So those are my 2 cards. And then I need to move. And we'll try to not get clumped up. So, the first thing I'm going to do, actually I'm going to play this for free. I'm going to throw, for free, I'm going to use this to consume the Poxic Bladder. I'm going to hit this guy, which will hit all of them. So he's going to... So I choose an enemy within range, deal 2 damage. Actually, I'm going to hit Gert for 2. That armor falls off because you got hurt. And then corresponding next people get hit for 1 and 1. This is true damage. So they said while they don't have... This thing says... Each enemy with no damage gains a defense. So they lose it because they took damage. So that goes back in here. Don't forget that the flail hits everyone in range. One from you. You will be dealing damage all with one attack. I need to get wind to do that. That's all I can do. The flail doesn't hit everybody. It only deals 1 damage to each creature within range. But I need wind to make that work. And I don't have it. I can actually use an action to channel to get it though. So, but I'm working this through. I did something just now. Oh yeah, I used that consumable for free. I then if I could burn this to move 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and move 1. But they'll get threat tokens. I don't want them to get threat tokens. I want to kill Gert. Gert's my problem. This guy I can handle. Gert has 9 health. I need to move to Gert if I'm going to do this ability, and I could do it twice. So I can hit Gert for 4 damage, but I probably should save this until I am hurt. I can hit Gert for 4 true damage, which will put her at 6. Then this is where the planning comes in. Then I can spend this. I can spend this action to move 3, burn this potion to attack her for 4 dice on a strength attack. I think I can kill Gert. I think I could do it. And I'll be okay if I do. Spend 1 action to use Bloodlust to move 3. 1, 2, 3. And then attack, burning the Potion of Might to roll 4 dice. I'll reshuffle you in a second. 1, 2, 3. That's okay. So that's 3 damage. Gert has 2, so Gert will take 1. I'll get 3 of these, which is what I needed. I needed these. So I get 3 of these for this. Then I will play the feat the old ways for free, which lets me roll 3 dice. Exploding die. Got it. And my final focus. So I beat it. I deal 2 true damage to you, and I would heal 2. I'm okay. So Gert has 5 of 9. I could do it again to deal 2 more damage if I want, or I could just punch her in the face for 4, which is probably what I'm going to do. For my second action, I'm just going to punch her in the face with a flail. And let's see if I can hit her. So I'm going to punch her in the face for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. She blocks 2, so she takes 2 more. So she has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I killed Gert. You want to know how? So that was my second action to hit her with the flail. My third action is to discard 1 armor token to deal 2 true damage to an enemy. Discard 1 armor token, 2 damage, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Gert's dead. I've killed Gert. Gert has been destroyed. Alright, so Gert's dead. I get a lovely, lovely supply for killing Gert. Okay. What else can I do? I can deal with... I'll deal with that guy in a second. Alright, so what's next? Gert's dead. Wiped out. Everything now is coming up Raglanders. From now on. So I'm not going to be next to these things anytime soon, so let me shift these over. Oh, and I did this already, so this is gone. Okay. What are we doing now? Now, Gert's gone. I did all my actions. It's their turn. So this guy is going to attack me, inflict 6. Wow, that sucked. I've got the spin too. I have to. So I'm gonna take 3. 1, 2, 3. 1 health finally comes off me. Then the Ragling Bomber Burner inflicts 5. Oh, I forgot to draw a card. In my turn, sorry. Ooh, that War Cry is gonna be helpful. I don't have any reaction, do I? Nope, but I got my feet to heal myself. 1 exploding die. I gain 2 focus. And I take 3 damage. Ouch. Okay. So that's your turn. Then it would have been Gert's turn, but I draw a Raglander. A new burner comes out. This one is blue. I can fix this. I can fix this. I can fix this. This one is blue. Well, how do you gain threat? Before a minion with threat tokens. Oh, cards give you threat. Okay, so you come out. Yeah, cards give you threat. So you come out. You're there. You don't get to do anything. You just draw. Nope. 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 Alter. Discard an armor. Don't have one to do. Don't have earth. Each rival heals 1 unless you spend the focus. Yeah. Yeah, you're going nowhere. For each quest token on this, don't have it. My turn. You're not healing any. Alright, so I'm going to discard a focus. Try to rebuild my life from the shambles that it is. Ooh. Oh. Earth. Shadow. Yeah, I'm not going anywhere. First action, play using Shadow to go down. As an ongoing action, and then I'm going to exhaust it to gain another armor token, because that's what I was looking for the whole time. Light. I'm then going to burn light here to exhaust that to heal 1. Wind. Cool, cool, cool. I'm going to exhaust this to deal 1 damage to each enemy within range, which is all of you. 1, 2, 3. You don't get an armor token because you just got hurt. Light. Okay. Then I'm going to really wish it was Shadow. I really wish it was Shadow. Wow. Yeah, that's just the way it goes. I'm gonna play this feat the old ways. Test and cons. Oh. 3 successes, which pass. I deal 2 damage to somebody in range. And you guys are gonna keep punching me, so I'm gonna hit old green for 2. So you have 7 health. So I have 3 more to knock down on you. And I heal 2 for that. So I go back up. That was a feat, so that was free. I need Shadow. I'm going to spend an action to channel to gain a focus and flip a die to Shadow. I'm going to then play this next feat, which is a Duval Warcry. 2 exploding dice. It says, for each success, gain 1 armor token and discard 1 armor token from another. So I'm going to spend this to make it 4. So I'm going to gain 2. And I'm going to knock both of your armors off. And Shadow's there. I'm going to deal 1 true damage to an enemy within range. And it's Earth. With Earth, I don't want to have that, but I can burn that because I don't want that altar to kick that in. I'm going to attack with the flail. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to kick off my ability. Wow, this is the first time I've used like every single thing. The beckoning stance to tell you to move here. Water. Then, now for my last action, I'm going to punch you in the face. Oh, Raglar Burner with no shielding. 1, 2, 3, 4, more than enough to kill you. You are dead. I gain a supply. I'm gonna be buying some new armor. All right, you're dead. I should have focused on the other guy, but that's okay. I'll draw a card. Oh, yes. Okay, so tell them that. Then their turn, he's going to try to inflict 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. No. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And I'll get a focus. Okay. Fire's not there. Then you are going to inflict 5. Two. 1 shielding, 2, 3, which will get rid of my armor, but I still have health. Then Raglinder's coming out. It is an event. Put in your threat area. Interact. Task 1 intelligence. So just have to pass 1. Each minion threat card in your threat area gains a threat token, and then draw a threat card. So I need to get rid of that card because that is bad. Then we go each minion. Cool. So I just need to kill a Raglander. Nope. I may discard an armor. I don't have any. No Earth is up. You'll heal 1 unless I discard a focus. No, you will not. Then it is my turn. Cool. Wind. You know the routine. Ugh, that is awful. Alright. Let's start doling out some punishment. Fire's not even. First action, attack. Exploding die. Exploding die. Exploding die. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Blaze the hot, sound like heaven, which is more than enough to kill him. He's dead. Yeah, he's dead. That inflict on this is bad. So that will give me a supply. And I get 1, 2, 3 focus. You were this guy. Wait, oh, you died too. I killed you. Okay. All right, that was 1. Now, sir, you are mine. You have no shielding, and I'm going to beat you for a song. 4. One exploding die. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Taking 6 damage this turn. Told you I could handle this. So he's got 8 on him, and he is a rival, so he has 18 health. So I gotta knock 10 more off. I have no problem with doing that this turn. So I'm gonna roll again. One exploding die. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 2. I'll gain 1, gain 1, and I'll use 1 to even me out. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 damage to you straight up. So he's got 13 on him, which means he has 5 health left. And you're not healing. So, okay, here we go. I don't have wind up or else I'd do some more damage to you. I didn't get that up to do that. Oh, I didn't do, it was this. I will actually exhaust this to heal my 1 damage to get back up to full. Shadow, I'll use this to gain an armor. Earth, I'll use that to gain an armor. Water. Okay. Your turn. I'm gonna beat this dude I'm gonna beat the brakes off him. I forgot to draw my card when I was done. 2 exploding die. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1. That's all you got? That's all you got? Then I need to test this. I just need to get 1 success. I got it. 1 success. So, not a problem. Oh, that's the wipeout, sorry. Each minion threat card in your threat area gains 1 threat token. He's a rival, not a minion. You don't matter. Draw this card. It is a trap that's in this room. Each minion threat card gains it. When a minion threat card gains a threat, that happens. Cool. Then, nope. I may discard an armor token to flip a die. I will definitely do that. Do that. You're not getting an armor token. I'm spending this focus. You are not healing. Then it's my turn. Oh, I'm gonna... Furious. I'm so mad at him. Alright, so I will spend here. Gain a token. I will express this to gain a health, which I should be at... Yeah, that's full. Then I'll spend this to gain an armor token. Then it's a water again. I will spend my focus, turn that into a shadow. I will then spend this to gain an armor token. It's light. Shall we? Good sir? Shall we fence? 1, 2, 3, 4, and I gain 2 focus. He has 5, 10. This will make it 5. He has 1 health left. Shall we? And then I just need to find the altar. There it is. He's dead. 1, 2 focus. And that is enough to kill him. Later, nerd. You are dead. I get a supply because I loot your ragged corpse. Okay. Now, let's hustle. So I'm gonna use the quick route to move 2. You're dead. One, 2. Then I'm actually going to discard the quick route. Move 5. You can do that. Exhaust and use. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. I will then use the using shadow. Oops, no, I don't want to do that. I have 1 action left. I'll test. Start whittling that thing away. I'll spend 1 to succeed, which puts a marker on here. I need 2 more, then that goes away. That ends my turn. Draw a card. Make sure I don't forget. Then this goes, activates. There's no minions in there. This goes. I draw a Ragling Burner. That is red. Here. Then nope. Discard 1 focus. Yep. Change this. Oh no, not a focus. Sorry, an armor. I'll put it over here. I'm gonna get it back. Yep, to change it to wind. No earth. Rival's dead. For each quest. Oh, the rival's dead. So a quest token goes on here when I kill him. So for each quest token on this card, a hero must either discard 1 focus or draw a threat card. Boop. Gone. Okay. Let's see what else we got. That's it. Flip. Take. Wind. Armor. Earth. Armor. Light. Good. Focus. Shadow. Armor. Good. Here we go. Look at all the supply. Alright. So, this guy's probably going to gain a threat token, because he's not going to catch up with me. I would need to find the altar. How much cards are left in here? So it's one of these. It's funny enough, duh. But no, that we're at the bottom 3. We're at the bottom 3. So I'm going to move. I'm going to spend 1 action to move. Actually, yeah, I shouldn't have gotten rid of that quick route. I'm going to spend 1 action to move 1 to open the door. Draw a feature card. Hey. Boom, I think we just won. So the altar comes out. Draw a quest card. Yeah, I won. I just won. There's no denying your quarry passed through here. There's an unmistakable trail and a faint aura that can only mean an altar is nearby. It's as if there's some arcane power leading you toward your prey. Does the altar want its servant caught? or are you walking into a trap? Regardless, you feel the air around you bending to your will. Attach this card to the room's feature card, then each hero with a rival in their threat area may roll one other die. So, I won. The win condition is, if there is one per player quest token on this card, because I beat the rival, and the altar room is revealed, the heroes have thwarted their rivals and wins the game. I won! Alright, so let's go over to the campaign ending. Alright. Each hero heals all their damage and discards all their focus. For every 3 supply the party has, they may gain 1 random equipment and add it to their journal. Hoo-hoo-hoo. 1, 2, 3. I gained 3 equipment. That's my glee sound. So shuffle. Here's the equipment cards. I shuffle them up. Oops. Shuffle them up. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Sweet, sweet. Okay. Sorry about the mess ups during, but thank you so much, Chris and chat, for definitely pointing me in the right direction. I really appreciate it. All right, so 3. 1, 2, 3. Put these back. What do I get? I get a dazzling sash, because it's so dazzling. A ring of intellect. Ooh, that would be cool. So now I roll 2 instead of 1. Scale armor. Yay! Alright, so we get 3 things that I get to determine how they are going to get added to the fun. But let's read the closing. Then discard all supplies, so there were 2 that I didn't get. Okay. If the heroes won the quest, as you draw back from the last foe falling from your attacks, you cannot help but to be filled with pride. Your satchels are filled with dozens of notes, scraps of messages, and other clues that should lead you to the next piece of this puzzle surrounding Leoric and the Morn. If Huey were here instead of off having a temper tantrum, he could surely decipher all these pieces and tell you where next to go. But he isn't. You can stare at all these clues all day and not make any sense of them, or you can bag them all back up and take them to someone who has decades of wisdom on you. But who? Each hero adds 1 random hero upgrade card belonging to their hero to the journal. Winona. So I get a random upgrade, so 3 cards. Take these. These are my upgrades. Shuffle them up. Biting distance. This time I get a, so, yay. So there we go. So biting distance gets an upgrade. So I need to remove 1 of those from this game. All right. I need to remove 1 of my base biting distances. There it is. This goes in its place. So that gets removed. What else? Go to Hawthorne and see Mayor Bolton, or go to Luxford and see Queen Valerie. Well, Queen Valerie, let's do it. 44. The road to Luxford was surprisingly fast and light of distraction. It was as if what is happening with the altars and with Leoric's remains had the beasts and bandits hidden away, which is unsettling, even if it does make for good travels. You get to the library once more to find that the queen and her entourage have moved on. Heinrich, the librarian, has a letter wrapped around the bottle of sweet-smelling fluid she left for you, however. It reads, "Heading to Hawthorne to square with Bolton. Come as soon as you can. Add a healing potion search card to your journal and read 56. Healing potion search card. Here we go. And go to 56. You push through the night to reach Hawthorne just a few hours before dawn and head straight through to Bolton Manor to catch Morse before he lays down for the day. The manservants lead you directly back to Morse's private study, where you are somewhat surprised to find the mayor standing at his desk, looming over a few open tomes and unrolled scrolls. Tallow candles all but burnt down to the base flicker dimly upon his face as he lifts his gaze to you, exaggerating all of the aspects of his angular face to make him seem even more bestial than normal. What is this? He asks as you begin to empty the notes and clues you gathered from the morning's den. They have some of the puzzle, Morse. Oh, they have some of the puzzle, Morse. Queen Valerie's voice enters the room as she does, her arms filled with more books. I have a little more, but I think you are the key to understanding this. If you're willing to stand against her, that is. Why, Nora? Bolton ponders for a moment, memories long past clouding his atmosphere. Yes, I do believe it is time to discuss Countess Morn and her insidious plan. Piecing everything together for several hours, you conclude that Wynora has begun to gather the lost pieces of Lorik in the catacombs beneath the old Morn mansion, hoping to use them to ascend her son Frederick into being the new Lorik on this realm. I used a hidden entrance decades ago to go down into those tunnels under the old house, the mayor admitted, and I remember at least one of those awful altars being down there. Damn it, Huey. I knew those things were trouble. If she is down there, the queen continues, then that must mean she is getting close to finding where you hid the other urn. And when she gets them, she trails off, her eyes staring out into the dark possible future. Read 60. Then it is settled. Bolton slams his fist into his other palm. You will go into the old Morn catacombs through the same secret path I used a long time ago. Find Wynora Morn and stop her from being able to send Frederick with the last parts of Leoric. He pauses, rubbing his fingers across an old picture of the trickster Kretch. I am troubled that Huey has chosen to step away from such an important event, but, he taps the picture with a claw-like fingernail, I'm sure he has his reason. You must hurry, Queen Valerie adds. If we are to stop her before it's too late, we must go now. Add Queen Valerie to the journal. Queen Val. Hey, lady. Yeah, rolling 4 attacks is very huge. No problem, Chris. Thank you for helping. So Queen Valerie's now our ally. They'll be fighting with us. 8 health, great stats. She attacks and she has an exhaust ability of light, which we've been rolling a lot of light, so that works. So she is now in our journal. And that leads to the conclusion of Out of Luxon in Chapter 6, the finale, the showdown, which is called the Showdown. And it's a short read to get there. We fight, and then that's the end of the campaign, which will be tomorrow, I think. I think tomorrow I'm playing this one as well. So that's been awesome. It's been great. This has been so much fun. Oh my gosh, I locked a guy in here. I never thought I'd be able to do that. So lots of supply, lots of upgrade. So now I've kind of mitigated a lot of the pain that I'm going to go through, but I'll sort through what that looks like. Yeah, the hunt, if you read the card, it makes all the sense in the world. This was a lot of fun. Like I said, I enjoyed this game. I think it's a lot of fun for people who are like, oh, this game isn't for me. Okay, you know, it isn't for you. But I like the story. I like the rolling. I got the flail, which was clutch. So, it's been grand and awesome. All right. The next week is chock full of streams that are coming. I think I'm doing 2 on Monday, 1 on Tuesday, 2 on Wednesday. Thursday's Christmas Eve, so I won't be streaming. Friday's Christmas, which I won't be streaming. and then Sunday we're going back in, and then next week is going to be full of streams as well. So I'm on vacation, yay! So we'll be getting to enjoy a lot of this, having some fun, and seeing how things fall. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you, chat, for helping me out, Chris. You're the man. Thank you so much. Sounds like fun. See you tomorrow. See you, everyone. Yeah, everybody, have a good one. Thank you so much. It's been great. Insert comment here. See you later. Bye.